Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome back to another video, and as the thumbnail suggests, in this video we are heading to Barcelona and we're going to be taking a look at the away and the third shirts for Barcelona for this season, which I think are up there with some of the tastiest shirts. But let's take a look first and let's look at the away shirt. Now, the away shirt is just a stunning colour for me. I really love this design. Now, as many of you may already have read up on, this sort of pays homage to Kobe Bryant, that link to the basketball world, an admirer of Barcelona, and the colour palette draws, you know, its influence from the Black Mamba. So you can see here we've got that unique logo there. It's really nice. It just feels like a, I don't know what the word is. It's like a polished badge, but it's just, yeah, it just oozes. Well, maybe say oozes royalty or not. I just like it, sort of that hologrammy type thing, monochrome look, which I really like. Now, this kit is a really solid colour-based look there. So you've got that lovely sponsor that we know is very familiar on Barcelona kits, but I mean, it's labelled as gold. I'd say it's a soft gold, if I'm brutally honest with you. We've got no sleeve patch here. We've got a secondary sponsor here. Who is that? Ambilight on there. But I just like the way that the blue and the black of the cuffs and the collar here, and it's a very simple collar on this shirt, but I think for good reason, because I look at this piece and I automatically think fashion piece rather than a football shirt. But you know, that lovely black coming through on that gold is really nice. I mean, yeah, I absolutely light up the football pitch. This for me is a winner. As I say, being sort of, when I look at something as a fashion piece, I think, is it something that I could wear with a pair of jeans outside and not necessarily feel I'm wearing a football shirt? And I think this is one of those kits you could do that. Now, you'd argue a lot of teams have probably taken that route for their third kit, but I like this. I like this. And there's a reason probably why this one has gone with the away kit, and that is because we're now going to look at the third kit. But before we do, just to let you know, these kits have come from SS Days. I'll put the description and the web link in the description below. We'll put up a screenshot of the website here if you want to go and get these. We've got these shirts in just to look at the designs. So here we have the third shirt. Now, Nike have gone total 90s, haven't they? Total 90, and they're all dropping at the moment. You know, we've seen Tottenham, Chelsea, PSG, all the leading clubs with Nike have gone with this, and that's probably why this feels less of a leisure piece for me. Now, those of you old enough will remember the total 90s. Obviously, we've got the centralised stuff going on here. Across the board, there's similarities across all the shirts, not least that lovely solid panel across the top there, which really comes alive when you put the name set in there. However, as we have seen, PSG went a slightly similar route and didn't use a different colour to offset that. So whilst the patterning was there on the shirt and the definition was there, they kept that to the same red, I believe it was, on that shirt. Whereas here we've got Barcelona and Tottenham similar, where the name set really does jump out. And that lovely iconic space there, you've got it on the front, almost boxed off effect, which I love. Little point going down there, it's just great. And of course you've got that total 90s emblem that I just love. I've got a couple of originals in the collection, I absolutely love them. So yeah, and let's just take a moment to talk about the colour. I mean, that takes me back to 80s fluorescent socks that you used to get here in the UK. But no, I really love sort of the vibrant colours. The Tottenham shirt sort of pops yellow. Chelsea one I'm not so blown away by because it's quite dull. I think it's quite nice to go a little bit leery. We know Barcelona through the years have had some bright colours. I'm looking over there on my hanging rail there of a Luis Suarez Barcelona shirt. I think it's an away shirt of old that's really popping luminous yellow. But yeah, I really love this. So let us know what you think, guys. Are you a fan of the Total 90s? I think they split some people, if I'm honest with you. But let us know what you think, guys. As I say, full details in the description if you want to go and check the guys out, get hold of these shirts. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. If you like the video, do give us a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, we'd really appreciate it. And we'll be back with another video really soon. Thanks for watching, guys.